Hey Gonzalo, I am Vladislav from Russia, Moscow. I am your subscriber at YouTube, and I've watched your videos for a long time, for since 2019. And you seem you're a great coach, and I agree with many things you talk about, and about dating advices previously, about other advices for life, for man's life, and the last time you talk about politics. And now I have just watched your videos, your yesterday videos, and one of them it's called Physics and Epistemic Viciousness. And because I'm a physicist myself, from Lebedev Physical Institute of Russian Academy of Sciences, I have something to tell you, so I decided to record this video. I will tell you that I don't have much experience in recording videos, and plus English is not my native language. I'm Russian, and my native language is Russian. I speak Russian better than English, of course. So I hope you understand me. So let's go. Well, in this video, Physics and Epistemic Viciousness, you talk about the dark matter, and you tell it's bullshit, right? But I'll tell you that the idea of dark matter, it's just a hypothesis. Well, scientists, astronomers, they observe galaxies, they observe the whole universe through telescopes, right? And they see that what they observe contradicts the laws of physics that we know now, currently. And so scientists, they realize that there is something that we don't know yet. And they try to think, they try to check what it might be. And they proposed this idea that maybe there is some substance in universe that we don't see, that we cannot detect yet with the devices, with the tools that we have. But it influences galaxies and the universe gravitationally, just gravitationally. And so if you don't see something, it does not mean that it doesn't exist, right? Because you don't see radio waves, but that does not mean that radio waves don't exist. They do exist, radio waves. And you don't see X-rays either. But if you broke your arm and you go to a medical doctor, and the medical doctor scans your arm with his X-ray devices, so he uses X-rays to watch your bones, right? So you know that X-rays, they do exist, though you don't see X-rays. We cannot see it. We need special devices to detect X-rays, to see X-rays. So similar might be with dark matter. And you tell that if scientists cannot detect dark matter, and that's great, they try once more. Well, in life, even in general life, if you want to achieve something, usually you should try it many times, and a few times you might fail. Like if you want to make your own business, you try, you have some idea for the business, and you try a business, and it's likely that the first time you'll fail because you have no experience, you don't know much. You try something, you fail, and then you learn, maybe this I did wrong, and so you try. And of course some people will quit, yes, but more strong people, they will realize maybe at this I was wrong, and so I need to learn it. I need to take into consideration these mistakes and try once again, and they try the next time, and probably the second time they will fail, but they will learn something more, again, and then they try the third time, and probably for the third time they will succeed. And in some cases you might need to try 100 times, right? And so the same is true in science and physics. Scientists they now they tried to detect the dark matter, and they failed. And they try something different, and they try to improve their devices, improve their tools, and to improve the accuracies of measurements. And there is some recent example of the recent example is gravitational waves. You know, gravitational waves were predicted by Albert Einstein back in 1915. And then he supposed that probably gravitational waves would never been observed directly, because they are so weak, gravitational waves. But 100 years later, in December 2015, gravitational waves were observed directly after numerous attempts to detect them, because now scientists made very sensible tools, sensible devices. They had tried to detect gravitational waves before, but they failed. And finally, after they made those tools with very high sensibility, because gravitational waves are they very weak to detect them, and but they were able to build those tools, and they detected gravitational waves from black holes. And so it's wrong to say that if we don't see something and we cannot detect it yet, that it does not exist. Of course, I agree that it might be not true, that maybe it's not dark matter, maybe it's something else, maybe that's gravitational laws which we don't know, and which work on at large scales, like the size of our Milky Way. Gravitational effects we don't observe in our daily life, but maybe they are noticeable at large scales, like our galaxy and the universe. You know, this might be this idea of dark matter. Maybe it's wrong, but we need to prove it, and nobody has proved it. Of course, nobody has proved that dark matter exists, but nobody has proved that the dark matter doesn't exist either. So I'm sorry now. So sometimes I tell you that I don't have much experience in recording videos, and I have plan now. I am. Let me think just a moment. What I want to say. And yes, in the past there were some theories that scientists believed, but then they found a proof that it's not true. Yes, it's as we say in Russian, отрицательный результат тоже результат. That means negative result, it's also a result. So if one day someone proves that that dark matter doesn't exist actually, and then scientists will accept this, and but nobody has proved it. And of course, in the past there have been theories that seemed to be absurd, but they turned out to be true. Like at the end of 19th century, beginning of the 20th century, scientists didn't know about quantum mechanics and relativity theory. They thought that what could have been discovered have been already discovered, and we in physics we know almost everything. But in 1905, Albert Einstein made his theory of relativity, special theory of relativity, and 10 years later he made a general theory of relativity, then quantum mechanic, quantum mechanic arised. And so the scientists realized that actually they didn't know anything about physics. Yes, so they 100 years ago scientists had to change their views. What we observe in our daily life, it's not true at like atom scales, and it's not true at if you move with speeds close to the speed of light. So they realized it, and they changed their mind. Yes, but we need the evidence. We need to prove it. As I told you, that we don't have evidence that dark matter exists, but we don't have evidence that the dark matter does not exist either. So it's just a hypothesis. And of course, you tell scientists, some scientists are corrupt, and they get a grant, and they need they need to get results. The system wants them. Yes, so yes, of course, there are corrupt scientists. I agree, and in Russia there are such scientists who are dishonest. Yes, but in general, if someone poses some proofs of something that you cannot some proofs that some solid proofs, this calls nobody will be able to lack of English words, no one will be able to doubt it. I want to say. And okay, anyway, and you tell that astronomy maybe is useless, and what's the point of watching, of researching the space? Well, you know, because study space requires a lot of great technology, and so scientists they develop technology how to use space. Of course, it's a topic for another video, but in general, scientists they develop technologies for studying space, and then they implement it in daily life. For example, I knew recently that the eye laser surgery to improve your sight, it was invented in the space. Actually, space technologies were finally implemented in this medical surgery, eye laser surgery, and now I myself took this surgery in October 2020, and now I don't need glasses, and I don't need contact lenses. So I improved my sight. I now can see as I saw when I was a child, and so studying space, it's useful actually, and of course science, not studying space, science helps in daily life, and it helps in military, you know, because Russia has great mathematicians, great physicians, great engineers, so that's why science helps Russian army in Ukraine now. So that's because we have a great weapon which made our engineers, and that's why Russian army is winning in Ukraine now. Yeah. Okay, now that's all I wanted to tell you. I hope you will watch this video, and maybe you will respond something. I hope you understand. Okay, now Gonzalo Lira, have a great day, and I will wait for your other videos at YouTube. Most of your videos are great, really. I watch you. And of course, in Russia, there are some people who are afraid of this situation, of this war in Ukraine. Some, of course, they listen to so-called opposition who are against Putin, but this opposition is financed by the West, of course, and they are afraid. But watching you, I'm more confident that our army is winning in Ukraine, and it will definitely win. Oh, and I hope it will end soon, and many lives will be saved. Okay. Now have a great day. Good luck. Bye.